Well, hey there, if you clicked on this video today to learn how to successfully overdraw your lips with a little bit of lip liner and some lipstick, then you are so in the right place because I am doing a halvesies, obviously, and showing you the techniques that I use to successfully do this. If you're looking to get a little bit of plumpness in your lip life, then go ahead and keep watching because I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Well, hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here for a bit, if you are new, I'm super glad that you are here today. My name is Lauren, and my channel is all about making beauty easy for the girl who thinks that she can't. My hope today is that you will consider subscribing and even hitting that notification bell so that you can get alerts every single time I upload new videos, which is every single Friday. I also have a Facebook group that is a private group for girls just like you and me, where we get together and share makeup tips, memes, we talk makeup products we love, products we hate, and once a week I do my show, Contour and Converse, where I create a makeup look live with y'all in real time. If you want to connect with a group of girls just like you and me, then go ahead and click that link down in the description box and join us today. If you're super amped to learn how to overdraw your lips successfully, then go ahead and smash that thumbs up button as well, and let's go ahead and get into it right now. I wanted to create this video for you guys because I had gotten a few requests on Instagram and some direct messages as well, asking me if I knew how to help someone overdraw their lips. And this has happened a couple of times because a lot of times girls are tending to, when they overdraw, they're overdrawing like a lot, and they say they get clown lips, and I'm like, oh, it's because we're just spending a little bit too much time in certain places on certain parts of our lips. And so my whole goal in showing you how to do this today is to make sure that it's easy as pie, obviously, so that you can feel a little bit more confident when you want to overdraw your lips and not have to do something permanent to get a more plump look. I hope you guys enjoy this, and now I'm gonna get my crazy lips off this screen and go ahead and get into me showing you guys how to take two products and make a plumper lip. Let's do it right now. All right, y'all, super excited to show you guys how to overdraw your lips today. You just need two products. You can use a lip liner and a liquid lipstick. A matte finish is great. I have overdrawn with other formulas before, like using a little bit of a glossy or even like a straight up lipstick. You do notice that a little bit more. It doesn't look as natural, but you know, I just kind of rock it. If I'm gonna wear it, I'm gonna wear it. If I'm gonna overdraw, I'm gonna overdraw, and I don't care what formula I'm using. If that's what I wanna do, that is what I'm gonna do. So let me say this. I typically don't always use a liner. A lot of times will just go in with my lipstick because I'm lazy, just being truthfully honest. Like by the time I get to lipstick after I'm done with everything, I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to line it. I just want to try to freehand this. And if you do that, it's going to take a lot of practice because even still, I'm not perfect at it, and sometimes my lips just aren't like perfectly even. You guys know those Instagram pictures I'm talking about, and you're sitting there going, I don't know how she got them lips like that. Did she take 3 hours to actually perfect that? Did she use concealer? I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm just not gonna do it. I don't care enough. So I'm gonna show you guys with a liner today because I do think it's a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and get started. Grab your favorite lip liner and your favorite lipstick, and let's do this. This is definitely darker than this. You do wanna go in with a darker tone. These tones don't exactly match, but I'm not really using it for that. I'm actually just using it for more of like a color in between the lines situation. So I'm gonna bring my mirror a little closer to me. You guys might see it a little bit in the viewfinder, but that is okay. Or I'll see it in the viewfinder. You guys will see it on screen. And I'm going to start by overlining my lips with my liner. So it's gonna be hard to talk and do this at the same time. So we're just gonna roll with it. So I'm just gonna start up here at my Cupid's bow. And basically when you overline, you guys, you want to stay, like you want your overlining to be from the Cupid's bow. And I have to stop talking after I say this. This Cupid's bow over, but the closer you get to where your actual lips meet up, you don't want to overline that. A lot of times what I've heard in the questions that I've gotten on social media is that you guys have said, oh my gosh, I look like a clown when I do that, or my lips just look too huge. It's because you're overdrawing on the outer edges, and you really want to keep that overdrawing to the center and a little bit past center as much as possible. You don't want to overline too much on the outer edges. Otherwise it does just magnify your lips, and that's where you're getting that clown effect. So hopefully this technique will help you guys, and I'm only going to do 1/2 of my lips so you guys can see the natural shape that they have otherwise. So let's do it.
I've been trying hard to keep my cool, but when you're near, there's nothing that I can do. When you're walking in, I know it's true.
Okay, so the one thing you'll notice is that you can actually feel where your lips end too. It's one of the reasons I really like doing the bottom lip, because my bottom lip is definitely more full than my top lip. So I just really go right under where that skin cuts off, and then the center here, I can feel feel all of that, so I kind of know that I'm getting right underneath of where that skin ends. So pay attention to that when you try that and see if that helps you. The upper lip is definitely harder for me to do, which is why it works so much easier with the liner, because as you guys saw, I just take it and go slightly above the Cupid's bow, and then I just bring that line right back on down to the natural shape of my lip. So let me just kind of look at the camera. So you can see how much different that is, and it's not a lot. I'm not overdrawing to give me like these massive lips, but it's just enough that gives me a little bit more shape. So I'm going to go ahead and color them in just for kicks and grins. And I do make this little like, kind of like smiley face here. I do this because it stretches it out a little bit, but then I'll relax and make sure that it's not too stretched out, because as I've mentioned before, you don't want to pull the skin out. Same reason you don't do this with your eyes. You don't want to leave the skin all like tight, because when you relax, it's going to go back to its original formation, and that can make your lines look jagged. So keep that in mind, especially like if you're doing, this is totally unrelated to lips, but if you're doing eyeliner and you've got wrinkly eyelids, like I do, I have those little wrinkles everywhere in my eyelids. That is why you don't want to do that. If your eyelids are really taut or your lips are really taut, you can probably get away with that a little bit more. So let me finish coloring them in. Okay, you guys, so here they are all colored in with the pencil. And now I'm gonna throw on a little bit of liquid lipstick, and you guys can see how much shape that adds. And I love it, it's so pretty. I like having the fuller lip without actually doing anything to make my lips permanently more full. So I'm just gonna put some lipstick on, and it's kind of a color inside the line situation at this point, which is why I said it's so much easier to do this with a lip liner first, so you don't have to go back in and fix many mistakes, if any at all. All right, and that is what it looks like after you're done. And here's the other key trick to this. Let me grab a tiny brush. I need it to dry first, so let me fan it off. But I'm gonna grab a teeny tiny little brush, and now this is where I wanna highlight my Cupid's bow. I think that's clean. Oh, it looks mostly clean. Let me grab some highlighter here. But now you can actually highlight your Cupid's bow because you know where the shape of your lip is at. If you highlight your Cupid's bow before you actually do this, you might be putting highlighter in places where the lipstick is gonna cover anyway. So it's always best to let it dry down first and then do it. Now, obviously, if you're using a more glossy lipstick or an actual glossy or just a regular lipstick, you are risking kind of getting lipstick everywhere. So if you try it that way, which I have done, just be careful, because if you touch the color and then touch your face, I mean, hello, it's gonna transfer. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit in here. This is totally a crease brush, not even used for this, but I just grabbed something that was remotely clean. Tap off any excess.
The only thing I want, there must be a way I can make you see.
All right, and so that is what they look like with a little bit of highlighter and some fuller lips. So I hope this helps you guys out so much. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know, of course, if you try it. Connect with me on social media as always, and tag me if you do end up trying this. I would love to know how it works for you. And if something's giving you trouble, please let me know. I would love to help you out if you run across any problems. That'll be a wrap for today's video. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please do that now so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And I, of course, will see you guys next week on my channel on Friday. Have an awesome rest of your week. #ReformTomboy Family. I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.